I'd overslept and should already be at the hall, trussed up in my mint-lace bridesmaid's dress. But it was only 4 o'clock, still dark outside, and hours from morning. I'd stayed up too late, trying to make inroads into the mountain of reading I had from school that had been gathering dust since the beginning of the summer holidays. "Can't you sleep again?" I pushed the sheets off me and sat up. All this I remember, the crisp cotton of the sheet brushing against my legs, the groggy disorientation as I was pulled from sleep. She shook her head. "I need to tell you something." "Go on then." "No, not here," she said, pulling on my arm. "Where are we going? We have to be up in 4 hours to get ready." "This can't wait. Come on." I was thinking I was still in that dream as we walked up the lane in the middle of the night. Bella in shorts, me in my pyjamas and flip-flops. I was thinking it was still a dream, and any minute some Norse god would appear with Max's face and sweep me off into the woods. Max. Where is Max now? The night air was thick and still, hot even at that hour. It felt wrong, unusual for August. There should have been rain in the air, clouds to cover the stars and moon. The heat and dryness made it seem like I'd been transported somewhere else in my dreams, somewhere with warm seas, twisted olive trees, cicadas and bright lizards swarming the walls. Bella stopped by a crumbling ivy-choked wall and turned back to look at me. She bent down, laced her hands together. "I'll boost you over," she whispered. Dean House watched from behind the wall, windows black. My scalp prickled, and I could feel the hairs rise as I figured out where we were. No way. "Not scared, are you?" she said, a challenge in her voice. I remember all this, I think, but I'm not sure I'm remembering it right. There's a woodenness to the memory that makes me think I'm missing something. The dream I had seems more real than this. "What is it?" the detective says, leaning forward. His hair is thinning on top. I can see the light from the fluorescent bulb shining on his scalp. "Have you remembered something?" I shake my head. He doesn't want to know about the day before the wedding. It's not relevant, it's not. Then why does my chest feel tight, full of fluttering fear? Why is the night at Dean House so vivid and the wedding a blank? I look up at the detective. "I remember going upstairs, and then I woke up in the ambulance." I pick at my nails. Is it my blood? My hands are shaking. I was scared. I didn't want to go in there. Bella looked on the verge of tears, and I wanted to be back in my bed. The night grew quieter as we dropped into the garden. Even my breath, quick and panicked, sounded muffled. That house had always been the haunted house when we were little kids, daring each other to open the front gate and go up the path. I never did. I've never been the brave kid. Then Julia and Greg Lewis bought it. And what was it then? Bella marched away round the house, and I hurried after her, tripping over tangled tree roots hidden in the weeds. I knew this garden well, but it was the house I was afraid of. Bella didn't stay in the garden. She went right to the front door and opened it. It wasn't locked. Wait, why wasn't it locked? I'm wondering now if any of it was real, or if it was all part of a dream. Haven't I had this dream before? The house, a rainy night. A scream, hidden by the roar of a monsoon-like downpour? "Bella, what are you doing?" She glanced back at me, and then stepped inside the house. I can't tell the detectives any of this. I don't want to get my sister into trouble. I followed her up the dark hallway, hissing her name, flinching at every creak of the floorboards. What if someone was there? What if Greg...